finna chase now, motherfucking kid. Real talk. Put your arms airplane mode. Now, airplane mode up. And I ain't playing. You are fuck you, nigga. You sit here and take me through motherfucking hell. What the fuck you expect from me? I'm trying to give you what the fuck you looking for. You want to be a class-ass clown? You don't want to go to class? You don't want no education? You want to go to school looking like motherfucking this? Motherfucking this. We don't even exit the door like this, nigga. You ain't at dance practice, nigga.
Okay, so I honestly couldn't even get through this whole video. What's disturbing to me is that right now with the gender war between black men and black women, to a point, black men are complaining about how they grew up with toxic mothers. And basically, a lot of them had mothers that were like that. And of course, this doesn't escape black women either. But for the most part, the notion has always been that sons are being coddled, allowed to get away with certain things, where young black girls kind of have to fend for themselves in the case of having a black mother. We have to kind of figure this shit out. I wonder what people's thoughts are about that. But in my personal opinion, from my experience with my mother, if I had been a male child, I believe our relationship would have been better than what it is. Because I see the way she douses on my son. And it's an awful reality that a lot of us know happens. But let me get to this video here. I thought we were done embarrassing our kids to the world. I thought we were done with this. There are people who they're like, good for you, Mom. This is what needs to be done. And I'm calling bullshit on it. Because one, whatever this girl did outside this video, do you know what she did? I don't know what she did. I only know what the mother is saying she did, right? So we can't confirm or deny whatever transgression the child has done before the video. And two, what a lot of y'all don't understand is that this shit never leaves the internet. So when she becomes an adult, has her own family, maybe even down the road, she's older, she's a grandmother herself, and this video circulates back online. That's what a lot of you don't understand because you're so ignorant to how technology works. But the word discipline simply means to teach, to correct. There's no correction being done here. And just the way that she talks to her daughter, it's like, listen, and this is to my black sisters who are like this. This is unacceptable. You need to grab your daughters by the hand, because when you get to the point where you cussing her out like this, sweetie, you've lost control a long time ago. And more than likely, she's this way because she's been left to her own devices. And that's the conversation a lot of folks don't want to have, is that, your daughters are acting up this way because you're not giving them the attention that they need to keep them in line. But I can't prove that, so I'll stick to what I do know. What I do know is this is not the way. I love my daughter immensely. If I have it, she got it. And if I don't have it and she needs it, I get it for her. I can't imagine doing this to the light that I brought into this existence. Like the light that I brought to this world, I can't imagine doing this to her, breaking her down in front of the world. And yet we don't see what she actually did. And I'm not saying what she did was wrong or right. What I'm saying is this isn't the way to do it. My sisters, this has got to stop. Y'all need to really get a handle on yourselves. Y'all need to, because this really is a form of bullying. You are blasting your daughter. Our daughters are part of us. Our daughters are us. They become us. You are blasting your daughter to the world. You are throwing her out there and letting the world see what you think of your child. You are throwing her out there to the world for the world to see you don't give a shit about her. And so many women have done this. I don't see white women doing this. That's the crazy thing. I don't see white women doing this to their kids like this. Like there was one year, there was so many of these videos coming up. And I specifically remember the one where the woman was like, you still wear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday underwear. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? There was another one where the woman was like, you think your shit don't stink. You got those pissy ass underwear. I mean, it was one summer, one year where this shit was so prevalent. I felt bad for the state of our Black women, for the state of our mentality. I felt ashamed to be a Black woman. And you can take that how you want. I felt ashamed because I'm like, this isn't it. Grab your daughters. Take your daughter out. Say, listen here, chick, you need a little correction. I don't like what you were doing. Yada, yada, yada. And you keep that shit in house. But when you got your men's moving in the house, they fondling, they touching, they doing whatever the fuck they want to do with your kids. Oh, that's the shit you want to keep quiet though, right? Whatever happens in this house stays in this house. Except when you do something in the street, I got to blast you online. I got to embarrass you to your friends. There was another VZ video that popped up recently where a woman went on her daughter's live. And I'm like, this ain't it. And this mentality, it has got to stop. This isn't love. Ladies, love your daughters. Like, we out here yelling at Black men for not protecting us. We're quick to say Black women are the least protected, and you got Black mothers who are doing this to their daughters. Where is your daughter's protection here?
The fuck you think this is? Airplane mode. I'm about to beat your ass like real shit. I'm motherfucking tired. I just clocked off my motherfucking job, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I don't even supposed to be at work, but to get out my own space, I took a job. Airplane.
Where's her protection? Where's this young girl's protection?
Mode, my nigga. Oh, it's finna get real around this bitch.
And she talking about how she took a job. You're supposed to take a freaking job. You're an adult. Ladies, we gotta do better. I understand there's this Black women empowerment space that's waking us up to some of the shit we go through with relationships, but we need to get a handle on what we doing to our kids. Because ultimately our kids are going to grow up. She's going to grow up and she's going to think this shit is okay. And she's going to do this to her kids. Because, listen, know better, do better. Black women are the least protected. It starts from the home. Black women, protect your daughters. This ain't it. This ain't discipline. And even if they did this shit, not recording it, but if they even did this within a home, it's still not acceptable behavior for an adult woman to a child. Now, if you gotta tap and put your hands on your kid, if you feel that's effective, listen, I can't tell you how to run your house, and I get why you would have to do that. But this here is bullying, and this here is abuse. There is a difference. You are breaking your daughter down, but not only that, you're doing this shit in front of the world. This girl could go on a job interview, and these days employers, they scrub social media looking for you. And what if somebody just happened to come along and just actually know the girl face? She knows the girl face. This isn't civil. But for you to be like this as a woman talking to your daughter, you lost control a long time ago. That means you weren't really doing what you were supposed to do to make sure your daughter was falling in line with the standards and morals that you raised her to have. You failed, Mom. Do better.